Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to be covering the Ragman Task. Currently I've completed 13 and the last two, one appears to be bugged for now and the second one we have no idea where the item is. So we're still going to be working on that. But hopefully I can finish that up tomorrow and have the last 4 tasks completed and I'll have the next guide out tomorrow. So first up we've got only business. Now majority of the player base will be able to just hand this in straight away. However, I believe that you won't require a reputation to be able to hand this in. It'll be more of a level-based thing. Next, we have Make Ultra Great Again. This requires you to kill 30 scavs in interchange, and a lot of people have been having problems finding scavs with this. My advice would be to hit one of the major supermarket complexes like the Idea, Ollie, or the supermarket, and then from there, head to the middle of the map. In each of those major supermarkets, you should get 2 to 4 different scavs. And then if you go to the middle, you hopefully be able to get 1 or 2 more before the major, like the rest of the player base gets there. Once this has happened, get out, start the raid again. If you stick around longer trying to find scavs, you'll generally just run into players and just waste a lot of time that way. However, it's still a good opportunity to grab some loot and make some money on the way out. Next, we have Big Sale. This requires you to go to clothing stores all on the first floor of Interchange. I've highlighted on the map all the locations you need to go to. All you need to do is go to these locations, walk through the store, and then survive the raid. Once you've survived the raid, you move on to the next task. Next, we've got Blood of War. With this task, I had to complete it 3 times to actually make it count. Currently, it appears to be bugged that if you don't mark the tanks in the correct order, being 1, 2, and 3, it won't count them, and therefore you'll need to do it again. So, following this map, go to tank 1, 2, then 3, and leave the raid. Hopefully this will get fixed, and in the future, you can do it in any order. Next, we've got Dress to Kill. For this one, you need to get the Yashunka ear flap caps, 7 of them, including 7 cowboy hats. Now, the 7 cowboy hats you can purchase from Ragman 4, or if someone else has Ragman 4, they can purchase it for you for level 22 dog tags. However, I found the best way to get the Yashunka ear flaps is either from the clothing store mannequins throughout Interchange, or farming scavs on factory, and even scavving into factory, and quickly trying to find a scav that's wearing one, killing him, taking it, and running out. Hand these in, and it's completed. Next, we have Database Part 1. This requires you to go to the 3 locations within the map of Interchange and loot the manifests, which are all located in the major shopping areas. So for Ollie, it's inside the store. In Goshen, it's in their computer tech area, or their computer area. And lastly, for Idea, it's in their headquarter office little bit on the side. I've marked it on the map. Check the video out to make sure you know where you're going. Once you've looted them, you've got to survive the raid and then hand it in. Next, we have Database Part 2. In order to complete this, you need the Logistics Office key for the Ollie section. This is found on Customs, near the factory key door in the boot of the car. Once you have this key, you need to head into the Ollie office area and open up the Logistics Office. Once you enter the room, it's located on the left. Survive the raid, hand it in. Next, we've got Sew It Good Part 1. For Sew It Good Part 1, you need to hand in 2 ski hats with holes. That's called the Schmuska, and it's not the actual Schmargs. And as well as that, 2 Pilgrim backpacks. Generally, it's quite easy to find Pilgrim backpacks on scavs in factory. However, the Schmuska has been quite difficult for people to find. You can either loot it from scavs, but I haven't heard of anyone looting them from the mannequins yet. Next, we have Sew It Good Part 2. In order to complete this mission, you need to have a completely damaged, up to 20% condition gazelle, as well as one between 20 and 40%. Now, it's 20 to 40% of a fully healed one, and not the current durability left on the item. If an item is destroyed down to 0%, it needs to be repaired to full, so you won't be able to actually reduce it down to the correct amount. The way I was able to achieve this is I went into a raid, had a friend with a pistol shoot me in the armor, and then I exited the raid. Once the armor was down to say 5 or 10%, or even if you could work out to exactly where it needed to be, and then exit the raid, you could hand it straight in. Next, we've got Sew It Good Part 3. For this, you need to do the exact same thing as Part 2, however with fort armor. Just remember that if you fully destroy the armor, you'll have to repair it to full, and then break it down again to the correct amount. Next, we've got Sew It Good Part 4. This one's extremely easy to complete. You just need to buy a WT rig, an AVS rig, and a BlackRock rig, all from Ragman. Just 2 of each, hand it in, and it's finished. Next, we've got Charisma Brings Success. For this one, you need to have Charisma at level 10. Once your charisma is at level 10, hand it in, move on to the next task. Next, we've got no fuss needed. To complete this, all you require is therapist at loyalty level 2. By this stage of the game, you should have it quite easily. However, otherwise complete some more therapist tasks. You've got guides for the therapist. However, it's pretty straightforward. Hand it in, move on to the next task. Gratitude. Gratitude requires you to have a Ghost Balaclava, which you can purchase from Ragman Part 4, as well as the Schmarg. Then you need some Ray-Ban Sunnies, as well as round frame sunglasses. Once you have all 4 of these, you need to head into woods and go to the pier right at the bottom of the lumber mill. There's barrels located there, and anywhere on the pier you can place them down. Currently, it appears that this task is bugged because it doesn't register that you found the secret spot. Hopefully this will be fixed soon, so I can hand it in and move on to the final tasks. Next, we've got Key to Success. With this mission, I've only been able to find the second handbook and hand that one in. Still, it's elusive where the first one is. The second book is located in the bookstore on the first floor of Interchange. However, we still haven't been able to find the first book. Hopefully I'll be able to find this tomorrow so I can complete the guides for the rest of the Ragman series. So guys, that's covering the first 15 Ragman tasks. However, obviously the Key to Success still isn't complete. However, I'll get you that information as soon as I can. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you next time.